Hey everyone. Hey, I just wanted to do this quick video. I wanted to get a little message out, and I didn't know how I could get everybody together in quick time before starting in our new month, which I'm extremely excited about, I gotta tell you. But anyhow, so I figured this video might be the best way to do this, and not have to call a meeting and get everybody together for another thing. But everybody knows I've been out of the office a little bit, this last month, and the reason why is I went to an event for myself. It's a motivational event, very inspirational. It's a Tony Robbins event. I'm sure you might be familiar with him. But anyhow, so I've been really working on myself through this event, and through that, I really feel that I've gotten myself to a really good state, and I'm pumped up and ready to go, and really trying to be my best for all of you, and then also my family, of course. But then I get back to work, right, and I get back into the store, and BMW specifically, and I can just see, man, it's been affecting me, just the whole vibe of the store, the energy, and I really started thinking about trying to figure out what things are holding us back, and what do we need to do to really get to that next level, so we're starting to sell 100, 120, 130 units a month, and really taking full advantage of all of our time we spend in the dealership, not being away from our family. And I really do start going through all my notes and the conversations I've had about visitors that came into the store, my own family, also even other coworkers that work in different dealerships, and people from the business office and HR and all that. And the one thing that I keep remembering is the energy, right? When you go in there, you just don't have a really welcoming energy, and then people seem like that you might even be an issue that you're there, and I couldn't imagine how everybody would get this vibe, because I know this is not what we think collectively as a team, and definitely not what I want. I want everybody to be so welcome to come into that dealership. I really want some people to be able to go in there, even if it's not their time to get a BMW, just for inspiration, so someday they can actually go there and buy a vehicle. I mean, that's what kind of place we should be, one that people want to go to like a magnet. And quite frankly, it's just not the case right now. And I don't know why this is, but then I ended up spending some time this morning, and I was watching my a video from my meditation coach, and he started talking about how in meditation with groups, right, while everybody's meditating, that how he's explaining it is that there's energy coming from your head, right, and you're meditating, you're concentrating, but with the group, that actually, that kind of pathway to energy, right, or whatever in your head, starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that ends up being one just mass energy, right? And that's kind of what I'm seeing at BMW. Is us all collectively, instead of being positive energy, it might be negative, right? We have all our own reasons, all our own things, all the things that we're doing that might not be working, or, the goals that we're not hitting and everything else. But us collectively together, we're putting off this mass energy out of this dealership that just needs to be corrected and needs a change, right? And what I'm getting at is, ultimately, I do not believe we are without anything that we need to be successful and to sell over 100 cars in this dealership, right? I really believe that with my heart, and I hope you do too. But except for us, we really need to work on ourselves. And Chris, he actually, I hope all of you got to see his, join his call just recently, where he talked about, our emotional home, right? Where our home is. And what I mean by that is where we go physically and mentally when stress happens, when the world happens, when a car doesn't get through detail clean enough, when a dealer trade doesn't get made, when a finance manager might take too long to get your customer in finance, right? When a customer doesn't say yes, when you're not getting responses from your phone call. Where do we emotionally go, right? And unfortunately, that obviously is not a good place. And how we can change that, and this is changeable, is to spend some time, think about it. What happens to you when you're stressed, right? Do you get angry? Is it an angry reaction to someone who talks to you and you got too many things going on? Do you snap at them, right? Or are you a person that wants to kind of more so just be by yourself and go into a shell almost, and not be as outgoing and fun of a person. And obviously we need to be in this business, but anyways, what happens to you, right? And then after you find that home, then after that point, then you can start recognizing it happening, right? So if something goes wrong and you can see that anger is coming out in you, or that you want to just run away emotionally, or whatever that feeling is starts to happen, then after you recognize it, then you need to do a quick pattern interrupt, and you need to change your physical, mental state. And what I mean by that is get out of the dealership for a second, go run around the dealership, go walk the detail a couple times, put a song on, right? Pump yourself up, whatever it takes, but you gotta be able to do that. And if you can't, then fake it. You have to fake it. And I promise you, if all of us do this, right, and we collectively can change the energy in the dealership to be positive, to be motivational, to be inspiring, and we will start hitting our goals. Anyhow, I wanted to send this quick message, and it really is just about us changing our energy and changing what we're doing, because I really do think the change in us is what's going to change our dealership, and for us individually and collectively all hit our goals. If you can, please, one-on-one, if you can message me, let me know what you think your home is. Right? What do you think is your emotional state? I can tell you mine is that I start going into myself and I stop talking to people, right? If you see that I'm not upbeat and I'm not emotional and I'm not happy or even sad for that matter, then you should come and check on your friend, come see me. Anyway, let me know what your home is, and let's all recognize that, and then let's start changing it. And once again, if not, then just fake it. We have to change the energy in the dealership. And I mean that now, because we have an amazing month ahead of us. December is going to be incredible. We have around 20 pre-sold orders already that are coming in. We have a ton of inventory, right? We have our year-end sell-a-thon, which is the biggest time of the year. I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. But we got to make sure that we're okay. And if we're not going to succeed. And it's not going to be because anything else but ourselves. So we all need to take responsibility for our actions, our productions, and us emotionally, and how we affect other people. Anyhow, I appreciate all you. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you. Bye.